that.
It's mine. That's what
No, this is mine.
Right.
It was advice from Jay-Z that Nipsey Hussle shouldn't have and was smart not to. Nipsey Hussle followed his advice and didn't put out an album. He put out mixtapes. So with the mixtapes, the record company couldn't base a contract and negotiate a deal off of previous album sales, which is what they'll do. So if we put out an album, and because we don't have no marketing and all that shit, and nobody buys it, they're gonna say, well, we're only gonna offer you $50K because you really couldn't sell anything on your first offer, so this is what we're gonna offer you. Whereas if you leave that number a mystery number, you can negotiate best off potential as opposed to previous stats. You see what I'm saying? Now, what were you saying?
Every artist puts out an album to be in an album category, number one. Without that, that's why the whole credit thing is, that's why it's offered, but we haven't got into that yet. You know, that's something we would have to do. Because when you come to into this, everybody on their own, they're all gonna put their own album out. It won't be put up on the mix CD. Everybody's gonna have their own album credits. We have not, what we're paying for, the option allows us to have an album credit. I just wanna see what that entails. Until we get an album like 4 to 5 songs, it's all just speculation. So we're gonna have to venture into that to see what it all entails.
When the time is right.
The time is offered every day, just like all the single.
Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Oh,
you're only gonna get a certain opportunities to release product and generate a history of sales. So if you do it when you don't have any money behind it, no marketing, your history of sales is only gonna be this. So now you lose leverage when you go to negotiate.
I'm saying once it's out, it's already up under us. They want to come talk to us, then we negotiate. But the album under G-Rod Studios first. If you want to come mess with us, then you're going to deal with that part. But we don't have an album credit, sales, marketing, how they give us that option with just a song without. They also give us an album for a credit, a credit for an album. Let's get into that. Just another step into the. It's all we're going to do if we mix the music and sell it again.
So let's just say we do that.
And we have the option, and we're not using it yet.
We do that, and we do that album, and there's no album sales. There's not. So when we do come across some connection, some label contact or something, and they want to negotiate something, they're going to use that against us.
How many songs are on that album?
What does that matter?
How many songs? You're right. How many songs are on the album?
We're just talking about sales were only so-so.
How many songs on the album? Give me like 5 or 8 or 9.
10.
All right, so each one of those songs sucks. It don't work.
No, I'm not saying it sucks.
Let me finish.
There's no marketing behind it. There's no money behind it, so it doesn't do as
I'm saying we're gonna put out the same 10 songs anyway. Same 5 songs, same 4 songs. If we can put them on one basic thing, the rotation pay don't have to be paid for individually. I'm trying to figure it out to where that it also helps cut on costs on putting out each song in rotation.
I think what you're saying is if someone bought an album.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying each song we're gonna put out next year is gonna have to pay to put in rotation. I'm saying maybe we can put together an album instead of putting each song individually out. We put the album in rotation, opposed to $250 here or $560 here per song. We don't have an album.
That's not how it works. They
don't
don't put albums in rotation.
I'm asking how.
That when you sign up for those things, you have to send them the links of the songs. So even when it's multiple songs, You gotta send them the link up.
I'm asking to see how does an album rotation work for us to start getting ahead. It's coming regardless. It's coming regardless. We have to do an album regardless. In the future, 5, 10 years later now. I'm just want to know what does all it entail. Because we have the
Wait,
credit.
you're like talking over there like with somebody standing over
Because I'm talking to the camera. Yeah. Yes. But what all the
you like you was talking to somebody specifically right there.
I'm just changing my directions where it's not directed to no.
No, it's tight though. I like it.
I don't want to direct it like we have an album credit that we don't know anything about yet until we put together. Even if it's something you don't want to use,
He's dropping
something
nuggets,
we can
man.
do so we know how to do it. So when we come up with something, we know what
Right,
ins and outs.
right.
Dropping them
Well,
nuggets.
when it's time to do it, well, that's when that'll be our first.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna just do one just for the sake of doing it.
Hold on. Okay. The sake of doing it, you're right. Next year, year after that.
We gotta get the material.
Year after that.
We gotta have the
How
material.
many-
We
how
gotta
many
have it
years
formatted. It's gotta be concepts. It's gotta be all that. When you do an album, you want everything to be in place.
How long?
When you do an album, you want to generate buzz with singles and mixtapes.
I understand that when we're platinum.
Then
artists.
no, you don't have to be platinum. I'm just saying you want to generate buzz with singles and mixtapes. Then you hit them with an album.
How long is it gonna take us to put an album out?
I don't know how long does it take.
That's why I'm trying to narrow it down.
It
So,
takes-
so
I
we
mean,
have
it depends.
that way that we have some more. And we're,
I say this:
It could take years for
we did
albums,
albums. We did an album's worth of
Sounds like-
material
Somebody
in
knew.
damn near a year, or less than a year.
I'm done. You know what I'm saying? We could be doing.
Right, but I'm not gonna make an album right now because I don't want to put out an album.
We're
I
gonna
don't
put
want
one
to put
out.
out an album.
I know. We're gonna put one out.
He-
We're gonna put one out.
As soon as you get on the album and you develop a concept and you get on the mic too, that's when we'll put one out.
We're doing the mic tonight.
Roll the mic. He said he gonna get on the mic tonight.
I love it.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we talking about.
What you want me to say?
He
That's
tried.
what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking
He
about.
dropped the nugget on you
Roll the
too.
blunt. I'm gonna get on the mic tonight.
Background.
That's what I'm talking
Come on,
about.
'cause, I mean,
He dropped the nugget
We're
on
not
you.
ready for an album yet. There's no
backtrack.
He said backtracked.
Hey, call me back. Hey, MC Backtrack.
MC Coast
We're not
backtrack.
ready for an album yet. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
What's up, Macro?
I was saying too.
That's what I'm saying. We're not ready for an album. Oh, the dogs. The links. No, Ty, the links, the dogs.
I'm outside. I got it.
What's up, Mac and Roll?
Sit.
Macro in the building.
Macro? What?
Macro in the building.
Mac sighting.
Or is it Fred Fox? Which one
Red
is
Fox.
it? Fred Fox.
What's up?
Yeah, this nigga.
Mac sighting.
Is it Trey D or Goldie Low?
Don't get fucked up.
Oh, such hostility when you walk in the damn studio.
What's going on? He said you
Nah,
came in
man.
as soon as you walked in.
Come here.
Huh.
Get closer. Say what up.
Sound right.
What's up?
What's your name, nigga?
My name all that.
He said his name is all that. Yeah, look at all that. Sloppy.
That's your ass. Hold on.